Tough followers, this is Paul Propst down here in Texas. And this time, instead of coming at you guys with some co-parenting tools like I normally do, I've got something else. I've ran across a great resource from my friend Samie down in Houston, another fellow Texan that's had to deal with what we deal with in Texas. But this time, this is with scheduling and how to make scheduling a little bit more simpler so we don't have to go back and forth with the other parent and with our attorney. So my friend Samie, with Our Days Calendar, he has created a better way to put the calendar together, take what's in your verbiage within your order so everybody can understand it properly.
And I'm certain you and those who are watching this conversation, they will be pleased to hear what we are about to present. In my case, I've been separated, divorced for the last 3 years, and I've been following the Texas standard possession order ever since. And that was a background to the whole idea of Our Days Calendar, knowing what are those details in the visitation schedule. You have the first, third, fifth weekend of the month. How could a month have 5 weekends? How do you track and keep an eye on, is it really my weekend now, or am I following the 5th weekend from last month? Thanksgivings, Christmas breaks, all of that. I came to the idea that we're going to make it as simple as possible for the parents, but which of course going to reflect for the time that you're spending with your child. And worked out a very simplified calendar where you can see which day you have your child with a matter of minutes, where you put in your inputs based on your specific divorce decree, following the standard possession order of Texas, and you can easily track and see what's going on there.
That takes the guesswork out of it, because this is what it is. I know that you guys have put in the time. I mean, I've personally have played around with this calendar. It's very easy to use. It lays it all out. It's completely accurate. I've checked it. I know exactly what the schedules are, how they fall. I've checked it. It's completely accurate. And that takes the guesswork out of it. This is what it is. You separate your holidays from even and odd years with Thanksgiving, Christmas, spring break, even within the 100 miles, under the 100 miles, over the 100 miles, which I think I forgot to touch on this, but if you're over 100 miles, you get 42 days.
Yes.
So 42 days with no interruption of a weekend in there. So, and that really takes the guesswork out of it. And, personally, from what I see on my end through the Unmarried Father and through the other organizations that I'm connected with, as far as trying to establish communication with co-parenting, you have people that their emotions are raw, and at least one, and sometimes it's both, but they just want to argue. So you put this information in, you put it out there, and there's nothing to argue about. It is what it is, and it's put out there in simple layman form. I understand it's a complicated process to get it to where you guys have got it, but it's there, and now it's simple. And I think that's a very huge, resourceful, impactful tool, because there are a lot of tools out there that aren't that good.